listener, what are you going to say about it? I mean, it's the best thing to come out of Iowa since corn dogs.
So this is the Rock Island Armory TAC Ultra. It's based on a Para Ordnance or a 2011 style double stack. This one's in 9mm. They also make it in 40. This is going to be a potential answer for the guy trying to get into a competition shooting situation where you can't afford 1,800 or north for an edge. It might be a really nice option. They retail around $700 was what we're thinking. So coming to market right around $700, you're already a third the cost of a base SDI gun. So this gun ran wonderfully for me. I thought it shot really, really well. I get excited when I shoot it and I shoot high. No, it's very, very cool. It's super soft shooting. I think this would be a very viable option for somebody getting into the competition shooting sports.
All right, I have to be a little careful what I say about this one. I am a connoisseur of the type, so I do see some of the rough edges around it. It's certainly entry level, but for a long time I think there's been a hole in the market, people looking to get into this style of gun, but they couldn't afford the price of entry. And now I think for some of the action shooting games, we do have a legitimate option to the M&P and the Glock as far as a wide body single action pistol. So it's definitely, you can go to the dealer and you can buy a really fast car, but it's still not a race car. There is a difference. You can't build this up into what those things are. But if you buy it for what it is, I think it's a really viable option. And I'm curious to see how it stands the test of time and higher round counts. But it's definitely an interesting pistol for me.
Well, I like this gun. I think it functioned very well. It was fast to shoot. It was accurate, completely 100% reliable. While I look at it a little bit differently, I tend to always look at guns for their defensive purposes rather than their competitive role. And although this is built up a little bit more than an average defensive pistol, I think this gun would work in that role very, very, very well.
So, I'm often accused of being a gun snob. I wear that badge pretty proudly. When it comes to competition guns, I guess I'm kind of the slum queen because I'm sort of surrounded by gun snobs. I understand it needs to stand the test of time. See what it's looking like at 5,000. But I guess here's my takeaway on this: if you spent $700 on this, put some upgrades in, and you're at $1,000, you'd have $2,000 left over for ammo. I would think if I had this gun and put 4,000 rounds through it, I would be better with it than any top line gun I could get.
Wow.
So I mean, I guess that's the way I look at it. Again, it has to be able to stand the test of time. For a competition gun, I don't know. Is it a replacement? I'm not sure. But for an entry level, for a new shooter getting into it, I don't think that this is a competitor to a Glock or an M&P. I think it walks right past them. And I'll say this: boy, you hit a target once, you will hit it again. I just think it is just fantastic. I felt very little flip on it. It was very fast. As a home defense gun, you do think of this as be kind of big for a carry gun, but boy, I tell you that it would just be a smoking piece.
Yeah, I was really skeptical of this because, double stack 1911s are so notorious for being finicky guns and, requiring a lot of maintenance. And, so when you see one that is at this price point, around $700, you kind of scratch your head and like, well, that's not going to work. No way. But I was impressed by this gun. It shoots great. It ran great. And it's had how many rounds through it? And
that one's run 750, and those are on the Metgar P18 mags with the Dawson extension.
And it's been running fantastic. So as everyone else has said, we'll have to see the test of time. 5,000 or 10,000 rounds, but it certainly seems like it's off to a good start. My only complaint is for a competition gun, I would want a little bit lighter trigger, but that was pretty much it. Otherwise, I'd say a thumbs up.
Very cool, Mike.
I'm hesitant to fall in love with too many things from the Philippines because my dad married 5 Filipino wives, but I think I'm definitely falling in love with this and may end up with a few of them.
Reilly.
At the same time, or
No, one
sequentially?
after another.
No, that's nice.
I'm a complete thumbs up on this pistol for what I would look for it for, which is a range gun that can also double for home defense. I think it's fine.
Like I say, my skepticism comes from we kind of been spoiled by the AR-15 in that we can build it into whatever we want. Where these guns really the base is kind of what builds them. But if you buy it for what it is as an entry level pistol, it certainly is an awesome option. If this was available when I started 3-gun, I'd have one.
Yeah, right on. So I'm gonna give it a thumbs up without too much other qualification because I'm gonna be doing the full review on this for the Hawkeye Ordnance channel. I think the gun's great. This particular one does have 750 rounds through it without cleaning, and it's run flawlessly all the way through. I am noticing a little bit of shifting after a few, but again, this is a pistol where it would be an excellent backup to your expensive 2011 or a really good option for the guy that wants to jump into 3-gun. And isn't comfortable with the Glock trigger or the M&P trigger. They want to train like they're going to, for the gun they're going to shoot eventually. So thumbs up for me.